Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to be making my very own plane. Hopefully it'll turn out well. I'm using the Create Aeronautics mod. I've had a little prior experience, maybe a little more than a little, to the point where I know what I'm doing, so hopefully this will turn out pretty well. Alright, my goal is to make a functioning plane that also looks like a plane. Like I want to give it a shell, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna start off with just a basic assembler. Let's do 8 things. Okay. So I want the plane to be able to turn mid-air, left and right, go up and down, and forward, obviously, but not backwards, because planes don't go backwards. Although I could do that, it's not that hard. So I'm going to start off with a little propeller bearing on the front, so that way, obviously, you can make a propeller. I'm going to need some sails, and for now, I'm just going to do a simple, like, come on, there we go. A simple little propeller with one set of blades, like that. So when this is powered, it'll spin. So actually, I think I'm gonna break this, and this needs a motor. What's it called? Not a motor. And this is gonna need an engine. So we're gonna take the engine. Once this is powered, this will move. So cool. See, that spins. But I want it to go a little faster, maybe. So I'm gonna start off by getting a speed controller, rotation speed controller, and a large cogwheel. Alright, so now that we have this, I'm gonna try 2 engines on here, and oops, throw 2 engines on here. I'll just use creative blaze cakes for now, since the burn time is infinite. How much stress can it handle? It can handle full stress. Alright. Now, with that, I'm gonna need a inverted clutch. So the inverted clutch makes it so unless the clutch is powered, this won't move. Alright, so now that I have the inverted clutch on there, I can bring back the rotation speed controller. And this is just the way I like to power my planes early on because it's simple, although it's kind of bulky. But now, if I get myself a redstone link and a controller, link controller, put this on there, hit it with a wrench, and I'll just set it to space. So now it flies when I hold space. And I can have it so I have a lever on here so it'll just go, but that'll be later on. Now I need to add the wings. So I want the wings to be separate from this. So I can have 2 on here at 256 RPM that doesn't power the rest of the plane because I don't want it to go at 256 RPM. Alright, now let's get to building. Gearbox, so little gearbox, put it there, so that way I can throw on a mechanical bearing and spacing element. What's it called? Torsion spring. And the torsion spring mechanical bearings allow the things to become like movable objects, right? And the torsion spring will allow it to rotate at a certain angle. So right now it'll rotate at a 90-degree angle once powered. I'm going to add some sails on here, so I guess we'll just do 5 for now on each side. And these sails will not move. These are purely just to create lift on the plane. And I'll add these, I'll do 6. I'll add these symmetrical sails, and these are the ones that create drag, so this can cause it to, turn if these are rotating in 2 different directions. And since the gearbox rotates in 2 different directions when you power it, so if I put a creative motor on it, this side spins this way, and this side spins this way. 2 different directions. So now once I power this with the engine, which I'll do in a second, one side will turn one way and one side will turn the other way. So I'm going to throw on a gear shift and an inverted clutch on here. And I'm going to need a redstone link to power them. So for this, I'll just do some clutches. Actually, never mind, I can't do that. I already did it over there. So you're going to do mechanical bearings on this one, and I'll do torsion spring on this one. It doesn't really matter. Alright, I used my wrench on them, so now I can add them to my linked controller. So G, okay, got it. Might have to change that depending on how this goes. Now I'm gonna need cogwheels, along with a shaft. And I'm actually gonna move this down here. What did I have on here? Mechanical bearings. There. So that way I can put a cogwheel here, put one engine here and one engine here, and get my creative blaze cakes, put them on there. And now I'm going to take my controller, that is not what I wanted. I forgot to set this at place at near initial angle, so it'll make it so it doesn't snap in one direction, and I'll turn these to 45 degrees. So now what did I do wrong? These are at initial angle. Just still not working. I'll be back in a second after I fixed it. Oh, I figured out what I did wrong. I put the mechanical bearing before the torsion spring. Whoopsie. I also glued these, so once I put the mechanical bearing on there, it'll make sure it only takes those 3 sails on each side. Turn this back down to 45-degree angle, and now, yes, only these flip. And since this needs to be powered when I click D and A, it needs to also have another torsion spring redstone link down there. That way I can turn both directions. So now I can go forward and should be able to turn. Finally, it's going to need a way to go up and down, so add lift and drag, and I'm going to do that by grabbing a brass gearbox for starters. Start here. Moving the shaft down. Not the shaft, I meant the clutch down here, back this way. And putting the gearbox here so that one side is up and one side is down, so they'll rotate in the same direction. And just like this over here, I'm going to put on another torsion spring on each side and a mechanical bearing on each side, along with 2 symmetrical sails. Go back like this. And I'm just going to put on some basic sails on here as well. Like so. And while I'm at it, I'll cover this one in a casing to keep it nice and clean. And I'll add a symmetrical sail on the back. Like that. So, trim it a little more. Alright. Now, I need a redstone link here and here. And, oh, I already ran into my first problem. Alright. Remove this. This needs a shaft here, so I can place a redstone link on top once I put the inverted clutch down, because it needs 2 points of contact where I can put a redstone link on there. So I can glue these back together like that. One goes on the bottom and one can go on the top, with the portable engine still fitting in right there. And I can throw these back on. Should actually, wait, I can probably trim down by doing this and replacing these with windmill sail. So these back sails that are double-sided will cause drag to make it go down or up, you know. And it's going to need some wheels of some kind, so I could either use a grindstone or an aeronautics added wheel mount, so I can throw on some different sized tires on the bottom of this. Because that way this won't drag on the bottom either. Put a wheel mount here and here, and these don't actually need to be powered, because they'll just roll. And I'll put 1 on, or 2 on the back. Small tires there. Alright, so now my plane prototype should be complete. And actually, I'm gonna have these be large tires in the front. That way, so the back is angled. Alright, and with that, all I need to do is add some kind of thing. I'll use the wheel mounts for these. One on this side, and I'll do one here, and I'll put my gearbox for these. So this one will be up, this one will be down. So W, made the mistake again. This needs to be set at initial angle, and this needs to be set at 45, although I might decrease that depending on how much lift I get. And with most things in Create Aeronautics, this is all trial and error, so I doubt this will work on the first try like I want it to. That's fine, because I can go back and make changes later. And I'll put a little shaft in between. Alright. Drop this down, I'll put a seat down, and a lectern. And I could use a typewriter on here, and I might later. But for now, I'm just doing lectern. Alright, so you can zoom out. Goes forward. Will it gain enough lift, is the question. It will not. That's fine. So that means... Whoa, okay, lag spike. That means... Bring this back up here. One problem might be it might not have enough takeoff, like area to take off. But I think one of the problems is we don't have enough lift in the front. So if I add more here. Oh. Alright, so it seems now I need more motors on here, which is fine. I'll take a gearbox, put one here, wrench, or not wrench, engine. I can't words. Put the two engines down like that, and now it should be going at full speed again. Alright. Forgot I locked this mid-air. And as you can see, this moves up, so it can go down, and it seems to be kind of stabilizing itself out, but as you can see, it's going in an upward manner. Oh, I'm going in unloaded chunks. Whoopsie. Be right back. Loaded chunks again. Try this one more time. I'm gonna try to not go those chunks. Alright, I seem to be flying this pretty decently. Oh, I hit a mountain. Alright. Well, since these chunks are kind of messing me up, I'm gonna go ahead and take this, make a schematic of it, and put it in a world. Wow. Alright, now got it in an airship ready super flat world. First one I made was not airship ready, so the plane did not fly right, but this one is, so should fly normally. Assemble it, and there we go. They still haven't patched the glitch where if you put redstone components like that on a physics object and make the physics object a physics object or not a physics object, it just duplicates them and gives you free items. And we're going backwards. Why does schematics always do this? And there we go. Alright, so it seems to be a little front heavy. Whoa, why is it doing this? Oh god. There we go. Still loading in the chunks in the snow world, but they don't take as much. See, yeah. I mean, it flies pretty well. Only thing is that once I add a shell to it, I don't know how well it will fly. So for now, I'm just gonna let this thing crash back down to the ground. and I am going to try and make one with a shell. So let me get another schematic. You can make a copy of this one and get to it. Alright, this is my first test after adding all of the outer plating on this. See how it goes. Oh, I forgot that plane is also connected to the same thing. Right, my first problem. I can't get it out. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me just lock you in place. Alright. Let me close this, try this again. And we're going backwards. Alright. Got the back wheels off the ground. But not the front. So it seems I need to add more lift to the plane. The front and the back probably. So for that to happen, I think I'm just gonna add 2 there. Maybe 2 more on the side here. Along with, I think I'm going to take these and have them face inward and do that, and I'll cover up all that. And I might have to make these tires in the front bigger, so that way it's facing upwards. I just don't want them, if I put monstrous tires on, they're too big. So I can't do that. Large tire. Put the large tire back on the board's back. Alright, let's try that. Back wheels off the ground. Can't get the front off. Alright. I think I'm gonna make some quick changes, and we'll see. See you guys in a second. Alright, I think I perfected my plane. I already recorded me flying it and everything, and then I realized my audio was off. So, yeah, that's nice. But yeah, this is my plane. I added contraption diagram, more right into the front of the iron block, put the wheels up more so it's more of an angle, changed the length of the wings and everything, did a little more weight distribution, all that fun stuff. I made the cogwheel dark oak. Hopefully it blended in better, didn't really. But, it flies very well now. And of course my chunks are still very annoying. I've already loaded these in, why is it still... Alright, let's focus on the plane. The plane is flying perfectly straight now. What is it doing? I don't understand. I've already loaded in these chunks. Why is it dying? Don't crash my game, please. Oh. Crap. You see, if I still had sodium on this, which for some reason it won't allow me anymore, none of this would be happening. Yeah, I'm frozen. Alright. Yeah,